I recently got this knife in the mail. It is a Spyderco Delica in ZDP-189, and I want to go ahead and put an edge on it and see how ZDP is to sharpen. I went ahead and put a sharpening notch already in it. That way I can get a consistent edge from heel to tip. Go ahead and dull it. I'm going to start on my 500 Beston, and from here I'm going to take it to the 1K, 6K Imanishi combo stone. This stone is really, really thirsty. For that reason, I don't really like using it much. But for what it is, it cuts very fast for the grit rating. Right now though, it hasn't been conditioned in a while. And I don't know if you can tell by the swarf development, it doesn't look like it's pulling much steel. I don't know if that's due to the conditioning or the fact it hasn't been conditioned. Or if the stone just sucks against ZDP-189. Pressure, I'm just using the weight of my hands. Okay, I can feel a pretty nice burr. It's not super big, it's still pretty small, but I can feel it all the way up the edge. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch sides, do the same thing. Alright, I've finally got a burr, and as you can see, a ton of water has went through this stone and back out. Alright, here's the Imanishi 1K, 6K combo stone. This really reminds me of the King to a certain degree, but it is much harder. I really do like this stone. If you're looking for a one-size-fits-all kind of stone, you're not looking to spend a whole lot of money, this one might fit your bill. Seems like right in here in the belly, I'm missing the burr. Next up is the 6K. And this should give us a nice polish. Looks like I lapped this stone and left it pretty aggressive. I don't know if you can see the little dots. It's almost like a pebbly surface. I'm actually going to go ahead and kill that so I get a little creamy surface. I'm using a natural Nagara stone here. This is Tanjo. You could leave the slurry on if you want. I guess I'll go ahead and do that. It's not going to hurt anything. But when I finish up the edge, I will rinse it clean. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clean the stone off again. And then rinse it clean. Doing my final passes on this stone. I wanted to get it off. I wanted to get that slurry off so I could get the true polish from the stone and not the polish from that Nagara. Although I enjoy the hazy finish that can produce, I'm actually looking for a bright bevel on this. To my understanding, ZDP polishes very nicely, so I want to get a nice bright luster. If you hear me going over angle, I'm not going forward, I'm going backwards. I'm hitting that shoulder, making sure I try to get as many of the scratches up near the shoulder as I can. That always seems to be, for whatever reason, a trouble spot. At least for me, I'm sorry. It's a trouble spot for me. So if you hear the stone screeching, that's why. I'm not shaving my edge off. I'm riding that shoulder. Stropping duties tonight is going to be on my Knives Plus Strop block with white compound. does look like this side, the bevel is getting larger than this side. I don't know if I'm holding my angle inconsistently or if the main grind is causing that. It's probably me, but I've had so many wonky grinds from Spyderco recently. You never know. It's been a minute since I did a 3-test cut average, so we'll go ahead and do one tonight. Let's see where this edge lies. It's 116. $121. And $123. So doing the average comes out to $120. I've got no complaints. The edge is nice and keen and very polished, which is what I was after. Could it be better? Probably, but that's what my sharpening produced tonight, so that's what I'm going with. Let's take a look at this polish. See, you can see on that shoulder scratches. I don't know why I always miss those. I make a concerted attempt to get at them, and they still show up. This has a really nice bright finish. This stuff almost takes a polish as well as Os 8. And Os 8 takes a fantastic polish. I'm quite pleased with this. Well guys, I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions or comments, as always, leave them below. Y'all have a good one.